Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle Tips, your go-to channel for all things health and fitness. Today, we're exploring an intriguing topic that is often overlooked, yet fundamental to our overall fitness journey. We're delving into the realm of respiratory health and specifically how exercise impacts our lungs. You see, our lungs are not just passive bystanders. When we work out, the key players tirelessly expand and contract, ensuring that every cell in our body gets the oxygen it needs. But do you know what happens to your lungs when you exercise? Understanding this is crucial not just for fitness enthusiasts but for everyone who cares about their health. To unravel this, we will journey through the basic lung functions, how these functions change during exercise, the long-term effects of regular exercise on our lungs, and the relationship between exercise and lung diseases. So buckle up as we delve into the science behind how your lungs change with exercise. Before we dive into the changes, let's first understand the basic function of our lungs. The lungs, those two sponge-like structures sitting in our chest, play a vital role in our survival. They are the main players in the process of respiration, a task so fundamental that we often take it for granted. So what exactly happens during respiration? Well, every time we breathe in, we fill our lungs with air. This air is a mix of various gases, but what interests our lungs the most is oxygen. The oxygen travels down our windpipe through the bronchi and finally into the millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. Each alveoli is surrounded by a network of tiny blood vessels or capillaries. Here, the oxygen in the air we've inhaled passes through the thin walls of the alveoli and capillaries and enters the bloodstream. The oxygen-rich blood is then pumped by the heart to all parts of the body. But respiration is a two-way street. Just as our body needs oxygen, it also needs to get rid of carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism. The process is the reverse of oxygen intake. The carbon dioxide in our body cells moves into the bloodstream, is carried to the lungs, and passes from the capillaries into the alveoli. When we exhale, we expel this carbon dioxide from our body. The lungs, therefore, act as a sort of exchange platform. They take in the oxygen that our body needs to function and they expel the carbon dioxide that our body needs to get rid of. This is the basic function of our lungs, a function that keeps us alive. This process of respiration, of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide, happens around 12 to 20 times per minute. That's up to 28,800 times a day. It's a job that never stops. Now that we've understood the basics, let's examine what happens when we exercise. Exercise. This is like a workout for your lungs, just as it is for your muscles. Now, let's get into the details of how this workout actually happens. First off, understand that your lungs play a crucial role in the grand orchestra of your bodily functions. They are the maestros of oxygen supply, taking in this vital gas from the air we breathe and distributing it to all corners of the body. But when we exercise, the demand for oxygen from our muscles skyrockets. To meet this increased demand, our lungs have to up their game. Picture this. You're running, your heart is pumping faster, your muscles are screaming for more oxygen, and your lungs respond. They start to work harder, drawing in air faster and deeper. Each quick breath you take during exercise is like a power boost, helping to deliver more oxygen to your hard-working muscles. But here's the fascinating part. This isn't just a temporary change. Over time, as you exercise regularly, your lungs actually become stronger and more efficient. They learn to utilize oxygen better and become adept at removing carbon dioxide, the waste product of your body's metabolic processes. Just like how your biceps grow and strengthen with regular weightlifting, your lungs evolve with exercise. They become more resilient, more robust, and more capable of handling stress. This improved lung capacity is not just beneficial for your workouts, but it also enhances your overall health and well-being. So what's the takeaway? Exercise is a powerful tool for lung health. It pushes your lungs to perform at their best, strengthens them, and enhances their efficiency. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or a fitness novice, the benefits of exercise for your lungs are undeniable. So next time you're huffing and puffing during a workout, remember this. You're not just building muscles, you're also strengthening your lungs, enhancing your lung capacity. Exercise does not just build muscles but also enhances our lung capacity. But what happens when exercise becomes a part of our daily routine? Let's find out when we incorporate regular physical activity into our lives. The effects on our lungs are profound and long-lasting. It's a bit like tuning a musical instrument. The more you play, the better it sounds. Similarly, the more you exercise, the better your lungs perform. Over time, regular exercise can increase your lung capacity. This means your lungs can hold more air, and more oxygen can be delivered to your muscles. This is a huge advantage, particularly for endurance athletes who need to sustain high levels of activity over longer periods. But even for the rest of us, a greater lung capacity means we can climb stairs or run for a bus without getting winded. Moreover, exercise helps improve the efficiency of your respiratory system. Your lungs, heart, and muscles learn to work together more effectively, meaning that with each breath, your body becomes better at extracting and using the oxygen it needs. This increased efficiency can help reduce feelings of breathlessness during everyday activities, making them feel easier and more enjoyable. Regular exercise also helps to keep your lungs clear. When you work out, it increases your breathing rate, which can help to shift mucus and other irritants from your lungs. This, in turn, can reduce your risk of developing respiratory infections. And let's not forget the benefits to lung elasticity. As we age, our lungs naturally lose some of their elastic qualities, making it harder to breathe. However, regular physical activity can help to slow this process, keeping our lungs more youthful and resilient. In essence, exercise is a bit like a tune-up for your lungs. It helps them work more efficiently, hold more air, stay clear of irritants, and remain elastic. These benefits can make a significant difference in your overall health, your comfort levels during physical activity, and even your lifespan. Regular exercise, therefore, is key to maintaining healthy and efficient lungs. But can exercise help those with lung diseases? Let's explore. Exercise is not just a tool for maintaining a healthy weight and improving heart health. It's also a key player in managing lung diseases. In fact, for individuals suffering from conditions like asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD, exercise can be a lifeline. Let's take asthma, for example. It's a condition that can make breathing difficult and even scary at times. However, embracing a regular exercise routine can help. Exercise improves overall lung function, making it easier for asthma sufferers to breathe. It increases lung capacity and strengthens the muscles that help you breathe. Over time, this can reduce the frequency and severity of asthma attacks. Now, what about COPD? This is a group of lung diseases that cause airflow blockage and breathing-related problems. It might seem counterintuitive to recommend exercise to someone struggling to breathe, but hear me out. Regular physical activity can actually improve COPD symptoms. It can strengthen the muscles that support the lungs, making it easier to breathe. It can also increase stamina and reduce breathlessness. But it's important to remember that not all exercises are created equal. For those with lung diseases, low-impact exercises like walking, cycling, or swimming are often best. These activities can increase lung function without putting too much strain on the body. Of course, it's crucial to consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new exercise regimen, particularly if you have a lung disease. They can help you develop a safe and effective plan tailored to your specific needs and abilities. So can exercise help those with lung diseases? Absolutely. It can improve lung function, reduce disease symptoms, and improve the quality of life. It's not a cure-all, but it's a significant piece of the puzzle. Exercise, indeed, serves as a powerful tool in managing and even preventing lung diseases. So we've seen exercise can revolutionize our lung health. We've delved into the fascinating mechanics of our lungs, learning how these incredible organs function day in and day out to keep us breathing. We've seen how exercise ramps up this function, increasing our lung capacity, improving oxygen exchange, and giving us that energizing, rejuvenating feeling post-workout. We've also discovered the long-term effects of regular exercise on our lungs, how it enhances their efficiency and bolsters our overall respiratory health. And let's not forget the empowering role exercise can play in managing lung disease, helping us breathe easier and live better. These are just some of the ways that exercise can truly transform our lung health and our lives. So let's lace up those trainers and take those first steps towards better lung health. Remember, every step, every breath you take during exercise is a step towards healthier lungs. So let's keep moving for our lung health. Thank you for joining us on Healthy Lifestyle Tips. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful health and fitness content.